Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about Supergirl episode number 4, Livewire. In this episode, Livewire makes an appearance, and it's up to Supergirl to stop her from doing, well, bad things. And she also has to deal with the fact her foster mom is in town for Thanksgiving. And this brings up a whole lot of family issues between Alex, Kara, and Eliza, who's played by Helen Slater, who also played Supergirl. And Dean Cain also makes an appearance on the show too. As you everyone know, well, he's playing Jeremy Danvers, the father of Alex Danvers. He also played. Well, Dean Cain also played Superman. Which I think, now this is something I think is funny to me. It's just silly to me. But they have Superman and Supergirl got married. And they had a baby. Which is weird in a way because they were cousins. I mean, even though they're not playing Superman and Supergirl on the show, yeah, but they play Superman and Supergirl. So now you look at them as Superman and Supergirl together and they had a baby, which is weird because that would really mess up the family. I mean, good thing their parents are dead. Because if they saw what their Kryptonian children were doing, their cousins together had a baby, that'd be just weird. That'd be one weird Thanksgiving. Yeah, like, wow, we had the kissing cousins over here with their lovely child. Oh, you are a shame to the House of L. A shame. But anyway, in this story, Livewire makes an appearance. But here's the problem I had with the show. I'll start with the problem first, then I'll move on to the good. Here's the problem. This was a ripoff of the Superman animated series. Yeah. And see, they shouldn't have done that because all it made me do was compare this version to the cartoon version, and I like the cartoon version more. Because in the cartoon version, same thing. Leslie Willis is a shock jock. That's right. And all she did was trash Superman. That's all she did. She trashed Superman, talking about how he's not needed. He's not a good hero. Everything he does is just to brag and boast how powerful he is and how he thinks he's better than us. Yeah, she just trashed Superman. That's all she did. And on the cartoon, she was going to do a live show for her fans. But she chose a bad time. It was a thunder lightning storm. And Superman tried to warn her and said, hey, I don't think you should do this now. I think you should leave. It's not safe for you and for your fans. Maybe you should do this another time. Well, instead of listening to Superman, she chose to rile up her fans and pretty much say, Superman trying to control me, boss me around, just like he's trying to boss us all around because he thinks he's better than us, and blah, blah, blah. Well, lightning comes down, hits Superman. Then electricity from that hits the wiring from the lights, and then that hits her, and then she becomes Livewire. So all they did was change where she got struck by lightning at, and who got struck by lightning. Instead of Superman, they just replaced her with Supergirl. Now, like I said before, all it did make me can do was compare these two shows together, which is not good. Which is not good for me, and for anybody else who saw the animated series. See, I want this show to be its own original show and have Supergirl stand on her own 2 feet. But they keep on relying on Superman to prop her up through the show. Man, I understand what they're doing because Supergirl doesn't really have a rogue gallery, really. She's not known for her rogue gallery, so they're relying on a lot of Superman villains to help the show out. Okay, fine. But instead of doing an origin story, they could have had her like, let's say, she was contained in some type of facility, and she escaped, and she didn't go to Metropolis this time. This time, she'd rather go to this city to start trouble, and it's up to Supergirl to stop her and bring her back to justice. Now that I could have went along with, but doing a whole origin story and as a ripoff from the animated series bothered me. Yeah. Another thing I didn't like about the show was this whole origin, this whole love triangle thing with um Kara, Lucy, and Jimmy, or James, whatever you want to call him, because they already have a love triangle with Kara, Wynn, and James. You don't need two. Like, how many love triangles do you need? And I mean, even though I like Jenna Tatum's performance, her performance on the show is not bad. I mean, she's not awful. It's just that I don't think she's needed. And her on the show is not really helping the show at all, because she's on the show and Jimmy's with her throughout the show, but he's still connecting with Kara at the same time. So you can be thinking, so why is he with her again? He barely even talking to her. Like, the chemistry between Michael Brook, James Olsen, and Jenna Tatum, Lucy Lane is not even there. You don't even see any chemistry between them two. You keep wondering, they were a couple? I don't believe it, because it's not believable. The only thing they have in common is they're both nice looking. That's it. So he's nice looking, she's nice looking, so they had them together, but when they're together, you don't believe they're together. Really. You don't buy it. The chemistry between Kara and Jimmy, you do see. But they had to throw this Lucy thing in there because I don't know. It's like a weak point. I don't know why it's even there or necessarily on the show. I think they should get rid of it. And now let's move on. Now I got the part I didn't like about the show. Let's move on to the part I did like about the show. Now, if I've been talking about this for a long time, the fight sequences, the fight scenes, and the fight choreography. Well, this time it actually improved. And I say thank you. Now, is it the best fight scene I've ever seen in my life? No, but it is a lot better. A lot better. Now, it's still need to work on the whole wire work thing, but like I said, this show is slowly getting better each and every time. It's finding its way, and I'm enjoying that too, because it's showing effort, it's showing change, and it's showing progress. And even though, and I don't know if Helen Slater is going to be making a lot of appearances on the show as Eliza Danvers, but I did enjoy her performance in the show here. And it's also, and I also like the whole thing, the whole relationship, of why Eliza treated Alex and Carol differently than each other. That gets explained, and why Alex always feels so bad about trying to please her mom. That always gets explained. I like that. It was awkward and weird, especially for Wynn being at the dinner table when it's all going down. But still, nonetheless, it was actually fun to watch in an awkward sort of way. I'm also enjoying Calista Flockhart as her performance as Cat Grant, because now you start to see a little bit more of her emotional side as well. I mean, she's not breaking down, crying, or anything like that, but she's showing she actually has a heart too. She's not just this cold-blooded, out for the story, doesn't matter, but don't care about nobody else type of person. She actually does care, because they show her when she shows up to Leslie's room in the hospital, and she cares about her, and she also shows some care for Kara when she talked about her parents and how they died. So I am enjoying the show. It just still has its flaws, and it still needs some work. But it's getting there. It's getting there. So I say, check the show out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about the episode of Supergirl. And here's some things that I thought was kind of weird, but it didn't hurt the show or anything like that. But did you see how many glasses Cat Grant had? Oh, you saw the glasses on the table? Like, why she had so many glasses? What's that? What was that about? I mean, it's just something that it didn't bother me or anything like that. I just saw it. I said, wow, she got a lot of glasses. That's weird. But it's just something that stood out to me. Yeah, maybe, did you notice it? If you did, leave comments down below. If you didn't, oh well. So, that's all I got to say about that. So give my channel a big old like, hit the thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. So like I always say, in my dreams and in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.